New homeowners in York are set to benefit from low energy bills due to the sustainable energy saving design of 2 new house builds within the city.
Well, we know, from the role that we have as a housing trust, we know we need to have a social purpose, not just in affordability, but also in terms of the impact that our actions have. Housing is a major contributor to carbon dioxide emissions and environmental issues. So by trying to improve the specification and push this further forward, we can reduce the emissions that come from the homes and not just make them more energy efficient, but also more affordable for people living in.
But the houses aren't quite what you'd expect.
So these homes are built very differently to traditional homes, with much of the work being done off-site in factory conditions, and that allows us to achieve much higher levels of quality, much higher degrees of certainty with the way that the pieces of the home come together and be assembled on site. It also means they're built very much quicker when they're delivered on site, and they're much less affected by weather conditions and impact on inclement weather on the build programme. So it means that we can deliver much faster, much more cost effectively, and to a much higher quality by building as much as is possible off-site, delivering it to site and then assembling it. Much of the material we're using are still routinely used in traditional builds, so it's timber, it's mineral wool insulation, it's plasterboard and other board materials. Traditional brick skin are going around these particular homes because one of the things that we're having to do here particularly is to make the homes marry in with the adjoining properties which have been built more traditionally. So all of the materials that we're using are routinely used across the sector in traditionally built homes. We're just using them in a slightly different way and using the materials off-site and bringing them to site in terms of assembly, but still very much traditional materials.
And the aim is to make the homes affordable for everyone in the city.
They're not the only answer to the housing crisis. No, there's a lot of challenges with the housing crisis, but they can certainly have a big contributing factor. Let's say if we can get more affordable homes built more quickly, if we can turn homes around in 10 to 12 weeks as opposed to 6 to 7 months, then clearly we can start housing people much more quickly. And I think the benefit of this type of approach is it's about quality as well. It's not just about getting homes quickly, but it's also making sure the homes are good quality products that will last 60, 70, 80 years.
And the pair are hoping that these new technologies will be the way forward in the future.
The industry needs to embrace new ways of building as well as new technologies. There's a lot of investment gone into solar generation and battery storage, and certainly it's becoming more affordable for those technologies to be used in mainstream construction now and mainstream house building. And it's absolutely essential if we're to drive the energy demand and energy use down in these properties that we're building. So embracing the technologies that are available to us, not necessarily at the bleeding edge of innovation, because what we're doing here is delivering homes for sale that need to be robust, they need to perform. Fundamentally, we're interested in how these homes deliver the performance to the users, the occupants, and that's in all respects, in terms of the quality of the space they have, in terms of the energy that it uses, and in terms of how it performs over the life of the home.
With these new houses now being built within the city, York looks set to have a greener footprint for the future. York Atkinson, That's TV.